When I talk about organic wines, this doesn't mean that any organic wine is a good wine. The wine has to be good in the glass, and if it's not good, there is no justification whether it's organic, biodynamics, or conventional. What I would like is a consumer to know that the place where this wine is made is chemical-free. And that means that in our territory we try to do something to save the planet. So this is the only important information for the consumer. As I said before, we make white wines. This here we have only one label. This is our basic white wine. It's made out of Trebbiano. About 80% is Trebbiano. Then there is some Chardonnay, some Greco, some Malvasia, typical varieties of Tuscany. Part of it is fermented in oak barrels, part in stainless steel, and it's a wine I have to say personally I like it very much. It's probably the wine I most likely drink, especially now when summer is coming. Then we have our Terre di Matraia, which in a way is the brother in red of the Terre di Matraia white, and this is a typical Tuscan Sangiovese, or let's say a typical Sangiovese of the Tuscan coast. Sangiovese is incredibly sensible to the environmental factors, so I mean it means the soil, the temperature, the fact that here we are close to the seaside. The seaside is less than 20 kilometers from here, so we benefit from the cool breezes in summertime, which is I believe very, very good for the Sangiovese. Just to say anyhow that Sangiovese is in Lucca, in our area, is different from the Sangiovese from the center, from the Chianti or from the Montalcino. And this is our Bragna delle Ghiandaie. It's a wine made out of Sangiovese grapes, 85% Sangiovese, 15% Shiraz. And it is the label, the wine that best represents our vineyard. An important thing I have to say is that following the biodynamic procedures, we don't use absolutely selected yeast. Let's say the yeast is, the fermentation is made with the yeast which is naturally in the vineyard, on the grapes. This allows us to say that this wine can be made here and not anywhere else, because all the components of these wines are absolutely from our vineyard. No use of selected yeast means that all the aromatic components of the grapes are fully respected. Then comes our 100% Shiraz. I have to say that unlike the rest of Italy, in Lucca Shiraz is considered a traditional grape because it was brought to Lucca by Napoleon more than 200 years ago. And since then, in 200 years, the wine has been spreading around in the vineyards of Lucca, and by all means it is considered a traditional grape of Lucca, and this I think is the only place in Italy where there is this classification of the Shiraz. Adding another important, I think, information about the way we make wine is that all the grapes are crushed with the feet. This in order to respect the fruit which comes from the vineyard. It might sound romantic, it might sound old-fashioned, but we found a sensible difference in crushing the grapes, pressing the grapes with the feet than with the ordinary machines for pressing. And So I would say this is a wine which well represents the varieties of Lucca's vineyards.